So, how's Inktober going?
What's up?
How is Inktober going?
Um, Fine. It's going fine. Um, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go take care of something completely irrelevant. Where the hell are my pens? Week 2 of Inktober. Um, all joking aside, I've been keeping pace for the most part. Uh, there's there was a couple of days where and there was one day I was just slacking off, but then there was another day where there was legitimate distractions. And like I said in the last video, you got to set time. You got to set a set block of time, and time management's what it's all about. So, but here we are in week 2, at the end of week 2, and let me show you guys what I've been working on. Okay, so here's my Inktober week 2 drawings. We got the first prompt was Toad, and I didn't feel like drawing no froggy looking thing, so I went with Toad from Super Mario. And because I'm an '80s kid, and I wasn't feeling like no soft, cute, round Toad. I went like hard angles. Like these kids today, they're too soft. They need hard angles and jagged lines, and and a version of Toad that looks like he's flipping you off because he's constantly trolling you. The princess is never in the castle. All right, that's enough. Anyway, Toad. That's that prompt for Toad. Then next prompt was bounce. Went with this picture of Plastic Man. For those that don't know, Plastic Man, it's a DC Comics superhero. Very powerful superhero. Very underrated superhero. It was originally a goofy, hokey, comedic character, but now he's just like, and he's still comedic. He's still comedic, but that puts you off guard because he's actually like crazy powerful. He's a crazy powerful shapeshifter. Oh yeah, was it Fortune? Fortune was the next one. You know what? This one was tricky for me because when I started thinking of Fortune, like I didn't think of anything visual. I just started thinking of like boring adult stuff, like interest rates going down, or my stocks going up, or my stock portfolio going up, or like a paycheck hitting direct deposit. I didn't think of. I couldn't. I went with a treasure chest because I don't know. I got like that one. This one was actually kind of stumped me a little. So fortune. So we got this treasure chest. It could be a pirate's treasure, or it could be part of a dragon's hoard. I don't know. But fortune. Then we have wander. From wander, I decided to go with a Japanese Ronin, a masterless samurai wandering through the woods. Wander. Pretty dope. I like this one. I like the. I like how this one came out. Uh, and this one, this was Spicey. I did the super realistic image of the average white guy having very good curry for the first time. It's spicy. Spicy. It's they say draw what you know, and I do like my curry. And yeah, so that's spicy. And it's spicy. Okay, the next one I went with Rise. And initially, I was going to draw a picture of Yoda stretching his hand out, like the raising of the X-wing scene from Empire Strikes Back. So Yoda with a stretched out hand. But then I was thinking, no, you know what? It's the spooky season. It's the spooky season. So like rising from the grave. So we got this. It's a little cliche, but I like how this one came out. Like I like I like all the contrast I was able to put in here. Like all the hard black stuff with the scratchy, all those scratchy lines, and I don't know, I like this one. Rise. And then I think this is the last one. Castle. This is a castle. This is just this crazy looking mess of a castle. I just went with this like I don't know. I just kind of went nuts with this, just like a gothic. I don't even. I mean, this can't be realistic. You know, I was probably the back of my mind was probably Castle Dracula from the Castlevania um, Netflix show. I mean, it doesn't look anything like it, but it's all like super gothic and asymmetrical with spikes everywhere. So I think I was, that crossed my mind a few times while I was drawing this. Was that castle in that show? It's like all spiky and asymmetrical like crazy. And that's it. That's it. That's my Inktober week 2, and I got through it. I got through it. I did jump around a little. I did, like I said, fortune stumped me a little, so I kind of like jumped to the next one and got back to it later, and like whatever. No rules. It's art. Screw it. Just do what you want. But yeah, Inktober, week 2. Let's see what I'm able to do for week 3.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to do all the YouTube things with bells and buttons, and then check out another one of our videos, like this one over here.